And we're back! Yes, back in Bareahard. Wow, the frames. What the hell? Hold it right there. Provincial Army. You're those students from Falls Military Academy, aren't you? The ones who've come for a field study. Yes, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. Huh? What are you doing? First year student Matthias Regnitz, correct? You're under arrest. Don't try to resist if you know what's good for you. What? What's going on? Wait. This has to be some kind of mistake. What grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed. The most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into Orc's fort yesterday afternoon. Well, wait, do you mean when we saw that silver object? You can't be serious! I was near the fort at the time the intrusion occurred, certainly. And I was there with my classmates. If you're not going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one with a suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for it. And not just us. Yusuf Bray was with us at the time. You can firstly verify that what Matthias is saying is true. You have to do better than that. We're outnumbered. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest, and we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. I love how they've synced this up, by the way. And he gets going. So the guy says just right side holding his hands when they're walking. That's actually quite clever. Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Hello. Glad I came here from Legram for this. The question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? I don't know how my recording's playing on. That's a weird thing. Get in there. Don't worry. Do as you're told and you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out. Eventually. Why do I doubt that? Damn it. How could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. As I keep telling you, Matthias couldn't have possibly have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Bareahard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. I love this guy. I can't do his voice right. You'll see later on, because I've never heard it before myself. Matthias Regnitz will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. You could just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for. Let the due process take its course. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. Eustace's business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to rejoin you. But that can't... Did this come from Eustace himself? Couldn't tell you. I'm just relaying the message given to me by the Bareahard household. And don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. You won't even get past the front gate. No. I'm betting they've had this whole thing planned out since yesterday. This means the reason Eustace got called away is because they knew that if he were here, he may be able to prevent Matthias' arrest. I assume that's what you're going to say. Makes sense. He's probably called home to keep him interfering. Most certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Eustace hasn't left a message for us, we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Wow, he really didn't make the time. I'm terribly sorry. They insist on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I see. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. Well, we did the quest and got Earthbound for it, so that's a good sign. Afterward, Reed and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do and where to go, they eventually settled on planning the next move at a bar on Artisan Street. It's a bloody street again. Oh, that's better than nowhere, I guess. Oh look, I love that guy. It doesn't even dust the sign. I'll just pretend I'm dusting. I'll get paid for either way. So in all likelihood, the reason Marquez was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the Imperial Governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. But they wouldn't hurt him or anything though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, might use a threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about this situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favour of arresting Marquez. Yes, I agree. This had to be a decision made by Duke Bareahard himself. Eustace locked him at home. Maybe his brother will help us. Rufus. He did have a pleasant demeanour when speaking of Marquez yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take off in the capital. There's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. The only option is to break him out ourselves. Fee? That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance and we won't get another. Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, sure. We need to be as covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Marquez starts safely. If it's before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. The charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, there'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. Yeah, the provincial army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Bareahard, well, we're more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then. Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you? Or Fair Maiden doesn't? I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, mister! Hey, master! What are the monsters in the underground waterways like these days? Been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? I love this guy. I can't voice him rather. Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now. I'm sure I'm not going down to check. It seems pretty obvious that the provincial army's got no interest in taking care of them. I can't even sleep at night, know that. Their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it. I'd go take care of them myself if someone put a question. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know. Sure, I'd make you some good scratch. Yeah, English, speak it. Cheers to that, master. Alright, I better get going. Looking forward to dropping by for another of your expressos sometime. Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. He looks so unassuming. Huh. Don't see many people dressed like that around here. There's some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh, yes, we are. We're from Falls Military Academy in Trista. We were sent here for a field study as part of our curriculum. Falls, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what they got you doing for your field study. But look, Bareahard's a pretty nice city, but it's not about its fair share of problems. Excuse me, do you know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Topham? Sure, he's a bracer. bracer? Huh. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Bareahard. It's been closed for a couple of years now. Tolvards comes by train from the Grand branch ever so often. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in the underground waterway. Oh, that? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long, long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild started a branch here, the bracer would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it. And the waterway is just sort of stagnating under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So, from the station to somewhere under the noble district, I guess? There's a rumour a while back that it goes under the Duke's mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends. You know what that means! It's time to split up and look for clues. I mean, we got a clue. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah. An underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the noble district. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the provincial army's guardhouse where Machias is being held too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to the town. The bracer are able to get inside to exterminate the monsters. That's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and Station Street. Roger that. This actually isn't that hard.
Okay, my turn.
This actually isn't that hard to find. Sorry, I just caught off guard for a second there. I swear Emma sounds stupidly loud for a second. But yeah, this is actually extremely simple. But we've got to turn in the quest first. Because we did the hunts for the globby pads. It would be nice if you had Machias here to celebrate this, but yeah. He'll be fine. Very well. That concludes our investigation. Get in touch with us should you remember anything else. Try and stick your nose in where they don't belong. Finally gone. Seems like I don't want us getting involved here. They claim to be investigating the break-in at Orc's Fort. However, it's obvious that their true intention was to coerce everyone to keeping out of their way. Our apologies for causing you any trouble. Oh, there's no need to apologise. I am somewhat worried about Lord Eustace now, however. Those two. There's no doubt that he's caught on to what else going on. Regardless, we feel responsible for inconveniencing your officers. That could lead to me. Why am I going this fast? Let's head to the underground waterway. Can I speak this fast? Because I don't remember reading this fast. There's the quest then. Hello again. I presume you collect all the ingredients then? Yep. Everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. Now, we have 5, so we should have 2 spare. Bear that in mind. How was it? I'd call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. First off, company warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of it this caught a cold. I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention this was a rather nostalgic dish. I assume Eustace had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favourite dishes even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother. I see. Would that make you his uncle? How surprising. Oh, oops, we didn't tell you two about that, did we? Yeah, kinda. My apologies. I was under the impression that you all were aware. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would be easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace is always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. Sounds like she was a good mum. Oh, I've probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. Got to learn a bit more about Eustace, so likewise. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. It fits in your bag. Deluxe herb chowder. Thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder this dish was based off. It made of more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourself. Creamy chowder. I kind of want to make it right now. Thank you, Hammond, for a delicious meal and the recipe. It's the least I can do for all useless friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavours. The Buy of Nostalgia. That gets us... Wrong thing. And gets a recipe from it. Creamy Shower. Cures freeze and recovers 1,400 HP. Fee is atrocious, that's it. But I think we can do the good and the bad here.
It looks great if I...
Apparently not. I keep forgetting this. I know you can get the worst though, so we need useless.
Okay.
Makes sense, I guess. It's his mother's recipe. It's his mother's recipe.
Oh, came out okay.
That wasn't my wife. The one time!
Okay.
There we go. Frozen soup, an attack item. Yeah, we made it so bad, it now hurts people. 50% chance of freezing. Freeze is actually a really good status effect if you can cause it, because it makes it so the enemy can't move for a certain amount of turns, and I believe they also take damage. So it's kind of a good combo. Otherwise, yeah, just checking out what I've got to see if I can get anything done. I can't really do anything else because I need Machias back, so yeah, we're good.